What's going on, family? This is Scrapbook Boxing, Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. What's My Name will be the theme song of this heavyweight championship match held February 6, 1967 at the Houston Astrodome between WBC heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali and WBA linear heavyweight champion Ernie Terrell. And man, would this fight be something else. You see, Ernie Terrell will become WBA heavyweight champion, where WBC WBA heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali would face Sonny Liston and give him a return go in 1965. Well, he was stripped of the WBA heavyweight version of that title and it became vacant. And Ernie Terrell and Zora Foley would fight for that strap. And Ernie Terrell will become the heavyweight champion of the world. So Ernie Terrell would be all set to face Muhammad Ali in 1965. But Muhammad Ali would come out to the world that he was a Muslim and his new name was Muhammad Ali. And Ernie Terrell didn't want to have any part of that controversy, as he was the WBA heavyweight champion of the world. So he pulled out of the fight, and in came Canadian heavyweight champion George Chuvalo. And he would defeat George Chuvalo, and he would defeat Zora Foley. So the stage would be set February 6, 1967. Muhammad Ali, WBC champion, would face Ernie Terrell, WBA heavyweight champion of the world. And I want to go through that fight, but I want to discuss it with you right here on the Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. What a fight that turned out to be. Ernie Terrell was born April 4th, 1939 in Benzoli, Mississippi. He died December 16th, 2014 in Evergreen Park, Illinois. He was 75 years of age at the time of his death. Now, he fought from 1957 and 1973. He was a heavyweight that stood 6 foot 6 inches and had an 82-inch reach. Now, Ernie Terrell will hold the WBA heavyweight championship strap from 1965 to 1967. He had a younger brother by the name of Gene Terrell, who was the lead singer of the famous group The Supremes. In the early 1970s, Ernie Terrell had a singing group of his own named Ernie Terrell and the Heavyweights. Ernie Terrell defeated such fighters as Zora Foley, July 27, 1963 in Madison Square Garden. Cleveland Williams, who was a very hard puncher at that time. Light heavyweight champion Bob Foster, July 10th, 1964. Pretty impressive. That was the same year that Muhammad Ali would knock out Sonny Liston in the 7th round to become 22-year-old heavyweight champion of the world. This fight took place in Miami Beach. But Ernie Terrell would face Bob Foster, Madison Square Garden of that same year. Ernie Terrell was set to face Muhammad Ali February 6, 1967 at the Houston Astrodome. And what was so controversial about this particular fight was that Ernie Terrell was walking around calling himself the heavyweight champion of the world. And Muhammad Ali took offense to that because he said he never lost his title in the ring. So how could he become second to Ernie Terrell? And what would add insult to injury is that Ernie Terrell would continue to call Muhammad Ali Cassius Clay. February 1967, at a press conference, Ernie Terrell will be discussing his training regimen and how he would defeat Muhammad Ali. So Howard Cosell would ask Ernie Terrell, what does he think of Muhammad Ali? And And Ernie Terrell would say, to me, Cassius Clay was just another champion on paper. And Muhammad Ali would stand up and ask Ernie Terrell what he said. And Ernie Terrell said, I was talking to Howard Cosell. And Ali said, well, who were you talking about? And he said, you. He said, my brother's not fighting, I'm fighting. He said, I know I'm fighting you. He said, so why would you call me Clay? He said, because that's your name. That's what you told me your name was. He said, I never told you I was Cassius Clay. My name is Muhammad Ali. And when we get on the scales, you will apologize and respect my name by calling me Muhammad Ali. You see what was happening? Ernie Terrell was a bit of a wise guy. He was absolutely right. Muhammad Ali did say to Ernie Terrell, his name was Cassius Clay. They were in the amateurs together. And at that time, as kids, he walked up to Ernie Terrell and he told him his name was Cassius Clay. He introduced himself. And Ernie Terrell would use that ploy to psychologically distract Muhammad Ali. So Muhammad Ali said to him, when we get on that scales, you're going to give me the respect I deserve. Ernie Terrell said, we'll see tomorrow on the scales. So the next day, they would get on the scales, and Ernie Terrell will be asked by Howard Cosell, do you think Muhammad Ali is in shape? And Ernie Terrell would say, Cassius Clay looks like an ordinary champion. And Muhammad Ali will walk up to Ernie Terrell and place 5 fingerprints across the side of his face. And from what I understand, you could hear that sound across the press conference room. And Ernie Terrell would be humiliated. And when they got in that ring, in between rounds and in the middle of the round, Muhammad Ali would ask Ernie Terrell, what's my name? And he would hit him with a jab, and he would hit him with a right, and he would step left and right, and through the Ali shuffle and combinations. And at the end of that shuffle, he would ask him, what's his name? At the end of the round, what's my name? And it's caused a great deal of controversy because Muhammad Ali was set to cross the line when he called Ernie Terrell on Uncle Tom and called him the N-word on national television. So Howard Cosell would have Muhammad Ali on ABC at a forum to apologize and to explain himself. And Muhammad Ali said to Howard Cosell, I have nothing to apologize for. This man disrespected me and my religious beliefs. And I will apologize if I offended anyone. But I would never apologize to a man that disrespects me or my religious beliefs. So Muhammad Ali would defeat Ernie Terrell and once again be the holder of the WBC and the WBA Heavyweight Championship strap. Unbelievable story to an unbelievable fight from an unbelievable fighter. Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest of all times, faces Ernie Terrell. Thanks for visiting Memory Lane, Part 2. This is Scrapbook Boxing, Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. All great fights and all great fighters are never forgotten on my channel. Salute to Muhammad Ali. Salute to Ernie Terrell. Putting off a great fight. On the 9th, February 1967.